Well, it is opening night here at Centerburg. The home Trojans of the KMAC are set to start their 2025 football season against a perennial non-conference opponent, the Utica Redskins of the Licking County League. With the most recent meeting, Centerburg won this matchup by 2 touchdowns. This time, we'll see. As Utica is hoping for some revenge. Pre-game coverage and the opening kickoff are coming up anywhere the internet can be found, and it's live and free.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night. right here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
You're strong, you're valued, you're loved, and we are just so happy to have you here.
This event is one of the greatest things ever, to see community come together and see people pay tribute to those that they love and those that they've lost.
Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you've been through, you don't have to go through it alone.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
All right, so glad you're with us for our pregame show, presented to you tonight by Webb's Marathon and Automotive, with Centerburg hosting Utica for our opening week coverage of high school football on the OH Report. Alongside Ken Parrott, I'm Kirk Richards. So delighted you've decided to choose us tonight. And there's just a different kind of energy in the air when it's an opening night.
Kirk, it's a beautiful night for football. I swear to God, God is a fan of high school football. You couldn't ask for better opening night weather.
No doubt about it. So as we see the teams coming out here, time to bring you our team spotlight. First for the visiting Utica Redskins, arriving here from the North Fork Local School District in Licking County. Members of Licking County League's Cardinal Division, Charlie Rowley, the head coach in his 8th season leading his alma mater.
Had kind of a rough season last year, but they're looking to rebound this year, and hey, it's week 1. It's a whole new season, so we expect some improvement out of them from last year's performance.
That's the way you got to do it. Yeah, they did end the season with those 3 losses, but they did have a 3-game win streak prior to that, so we'll see if they could get some more consistency this year. As we move to our player spotlight, one player who will be a major key to a Utica resurgence this season is Aaron Hayes. He plays both ways as a defensive back and quarterback, taking over as the starting signal caller for the graduated Hayden Piper. Hayes is a backup. Last year, only 10 pass attempts, but he completed 9 of them for 78 yards, no interceptions, 1 rushing attempt for a couple of yards, but he really makes a big impact on defense as well, leading the team with those 7 tackles per game. So we know that Coach Rowley's really going to depend on Hayes.
Sure, he's got a big role to play tonight. Like you said, playing both ways. First night as the starting quarterback, so I'm sure he'll have some nerves. The key to him being successful, get those nerves shook off and get settled in, get comfortable tonight.
All right, as we look to Utica's keys to victory, I did speak with Coach, and he talked about protecting possessions. The Redskins had 15 turnovers in 11 games last season. They definitely want to improve upon that this year. They're willing to live with the safer plays rather than turning the ball over. Also, play a complete game. Coach Rowley noted that conditioning will be huge in this contest. A number of his players will be participating in more downs this year than they have in the past.
It's going to be a lot of pressure on Utica's defense tonight. The Centerburg Trojans have a lot of their players back from last year's team, and it could be a very well-oiled machine to start tonight. So the defense is going to have to step up and play well week 1.
No doubt about it, yes. So it's going to be that type of night. So we see here, yeah, they're getting close here, about a couple of minutes away from the start of this contest, and they may be starting it a little bit sooner than we anticipated. If we have a moment, we could take a look at our team spotlight. Yeah, so looking at the home team, Centerburg, led by Andy Colella in his 10th season as head coach after serving 8 seasons as an assistant. Overall, Centerburg 8-4 last year. Their final victory coming in the playoffs over Reedsville Eastern by a decisive 34-12 score. So it does appear that they are going to get things going here. We'll get to our player spotlight in a moment. It is Centerburg, the home team, ready to receive. So Daniel Bureau, junior kicker, ready to get things started here.
Here we go. Week 1 underway.
Yes, it is. And a nice kick that is heading to the end zone for a touchback, so it does bring it out to the 20-yard line. So while we have a moment, we'll look at our player spotlight for the Trojans. The returning starting quarterback, Blaine Ball. Last year, Ball amassed 1,695 passing yards, 21 passing touchdowns, second in the KMAC in both categories, only to Northmore's A.J. Bauer, who has since graduated. Ball also rushed for 646 yards and had 7 rushing TDs, so we know he is a true dual threat and looking to use that experience this season. All right, so first down and 10. First offensive possession. The quarterback ball in the gun. And obviously you have to watch out for Marshall. And he fakes it to him. Ball keeps.
Keeper.
No room right there as the defense was ready. So well done defensively by Utica.
Great coverage on the defense. We're not fooled by that fake at all. 0 gain.
All right, second down and 10. Ball surveys the field, claps his hand, has that snap, and here we go. It's Marshall on the run, but of course everybody knows what he can do, and Utica was ready. No gain for Marshall.
Nice job of Utica defense stepping up.
Well, yeah, Miles Marshall, he is hard to contain. He is someone, as the game goes along, you know.
He could be the premier running back in the league this year. He's very talented.
Absolutely.
He's got a great front line in front of him.
And that helps, no doubt about it. Yeah, Coach Colella, he was praising that line that is back. So here we go, 3rd down and 10. Quarterback from the gun. He's got the receivers ready to go out in the formation in motion. It is Marshall. They fake it to him. And he slings it downfield.
Wide
Let's
open.
see. For Love!
Nice.
Hayden Love! He is open! And he is heading all the way to the end zone for an 80-yard score. That's the way you start off the season if you're Centerburg.
Incredible. He had a 2-yard step on his coverage and just took off.
We talk about how you try to replace players. You remember Trevin Harris, of course, from before last season. Love, he did not have any touchdowns, but already he's got the first one for Centerburg. So for a 2-point try. And this is game 1, so some things they sort out on the fly. Quarterback has it here, bumps to his own player, and ball not able to get there. All right, well, the Trojans, they are on the board. It's not 7, but 6 points. They will take it as they get this campaign started here. Live and free on the OH Report.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
High school football on the OH Report, starting off with a bang, an 80-yard play to Hayden Love for the Centerburg Trojans, who lead it 6-0. Their 2-point conversion try was not successful. The freshman Brand Fravel, he sets up to kick it off for Centerburg. There's a nice boot here. On the return, Ziske. And he sheds one tackle, and he is taken down. Kyler Ziske, he's pretty good. So he's got to be dealt with. Yeah, that wasn't a bad return at all.
Nope.
So here come the Utica Redskins. They've lost this matchup 2 years in a row. They want to get these Trojans back. Decent field position starting from the 35-yard line. And the quarterback, Aaron Hayes.
How about your first pass attempt going for 80 yards?
Yeah.
Huh? What a way to start the season.
That's amazing. Fans can get used to that here. First and 10. Hayes has the snap. Play fake. And he's putting one up. Let's see. Downfield. Oh, there may have been some holding there. That one's incomplete. Looking for Hunter McKinney.
Overthrew him about 5 yards.
That was the main thing. I think that was what the officials saw. Was like this was not a catchable pass. So brings on the second down. But yeah, Hayes, as we know, he played a little bit of quarterback last year. 9 of 10 passing. So he could be efficient. And he definitely has an arm.
I like the call, though. Try to catch him off guard right from the get-go.
Yeah, take your shot. Just don't turn over the ball. That's the main thing. That's what they were talking about. So here we go, second down and 10 from the 35-yard line. They send one in motion. Quarterback has it. And here we go on the run with Cam Hall. And he is stopped across the 35. Pickup of maybe a yard or two. Looks like just a gain of a yard right there for Hall, who is a senior veteran player. He's a running back and a linebacker, so he's another one. Both ways on this team for the Redskins.
Officials are going to give him one.
Taking Bryant on the stop for the Trojans. 3rd down and 9.
So a little bit off schedule here are the Redskins. See what they can come up with on a 3rd and 9. Hayes has it. He's got some protection, some time. Lets it go over the middle, and a nice catch by Hall, but not enough, right? Clearly not enough for a 1st down.
Centerburg thinks they have it. Nope, they're calling him down.
Doesn't hurt to try to sell that a little bit, you know.
Ross had him convinced it was it.
All right, so it is 4th and 3 from the 43-yard line. Oh, there's some movement there.
Nope, didn't cross. Now they're going to call it.
And are we getting a timeout? Or?
Delay game.
Oh, it is. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and like you say, must not have crossed, right? Because once you do at the high school level, that's it. Yeah, unlike in the pros when you can get back into position before the snap. Not allowed at this level. But, yeah, they just took the delay of game. They were trying to draw them.
Almost worked.
Yeah, didn't seem particularly likely that they were going to actually go for it in that field position here. But, yeah, like you said, it almost worked. Here we get the punt from McKinney. Drifting
nice
back
punt.
is Love. So far, the star of this one. Here we go. A nice open field tackle right there for Cam Hall. He is making his presence felt for the Redskins.
Returned by number 4, Aiden Love.
So drive number 2 upcoming here for the Trojans here at home. Beautiful sunny evening here. Game time temperature 81 degrees, but we know it cools down as the night goes along. I think it already feels a little bit cooler than that, so maybe by a degree or two. The 1st down and 10, so backed up at the 10-yard line, so a longer field this time for Centerburg, leading at 6-2-0. Ball stays in there. Quarterback obviously has it. And now they try to run it with Marshall. They want to get him going, and that's the last thing that their opponents from Utica want. So they're really on top of Miles Marshall so far. Brings on 2nd down.
Another no gain for him.
Miles Marshall with the ball.
Utica's doing a great job of containing that middle.
Yeah, and the thing about Marshall, yeah, he's not one who's easily discouraged.
No.
So,
Nope.
yeah, he goes for that contact too. So here we are, 2nd down and 10 from the 10-yard line. Yeah, Marshall lurking right beside his quarterback Ball. Got the snap. This time a play fake and a throw downfield. Sideline, Love again! Are you kidding me?
How did he come up with
Hayden
that?
Love becoming a superstar out here. First time 80 yards, this time 90 yards.
Number 4, Aiden Love.
His defender had the inside spot until the very last second, and then he was gone. Caught the ball and gone.
Wow. I'm not sure how many people had this on their card entering this contest. Clearly defying the statistics from one season ago.
On that touchdown completion.
Again, as we noted from his first touchdown, he didn't get any touchdowns last season, but already the only one with any touchdowns this season. So they'll try again for 2. Last time didn't work with Ball. Ball's got the snap. Again, he's looking to run. and tries to scamper through, and he does get the 2-point conversion. So it does, puts it at 14-0 in favor of the home team, the Trojans, asserting themselves in week 1.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Live and free here on the OH Report. Oh, you were so far in for a big treat, especially if you are a Centerburg fan. 2 touchdowns from Hayden Love. The first for 80 yards, the second for 90 yards. On that last one, they got the 2-point conversion from Bull.
2 pass attempts, 170 yards, 2 TDs.
Wow. Fravel on the kickoff. See if Utica can come up with something. This time with Ziski. Oh, he's got some nice moves. He had a good return the first time and showing his skill yet again. So field position not bad for Utica, but got to try to do something with it this time.
Well, clearly Utica's trying to stop the run game, which they're doing a great job. They've had 3 rush attempts for 0 yards, but they've been burnt twice on big plays, obviously, with the passing game.
Yeah, that's really been the key. Wow. Oh, Mr. Love. Okay, so still in this first quarter, starting it off 32-yard line, first and 10. Utica down a couple of touchdowns early on the road. Aaron Hayes, the quarterback, slings it near side. McKinney, oh.
Not much there. Well covered.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Skylar Merklin.
Brought down by Skylar Merklin.
Yeah, Merklin, he is a talented player in his own right. He's now a senior. You may recall his brother Heath Merklin. He played here last year, wore the very same number, actually, number 5, and now it's Heath showing what he could do in that jersey. So second down and 12, 30-yard line. Hayes has it. Under some pressure. Oh, not going to be able to get away from Angelo Nichols. He got a paw on him and brought him down early.
Angelo Nichols furnished the defensive pressure on the sack.
He's a big boy. I'm glad I don't have to block him, Kirk.
That's right. Yes, he
is a big boy, and he moves well.
That's the key.
As big as he is.
Right. Yeah, you never know, right? So he's got that agility.
Loss on the play brings up a third down and 12.
It makes him double trouble. So here we are, third down and 12. Again, they're off schedule. This is not what Coach Rowley wants for the Redskins. Snap is back. Hayes sets up a screen here. Hall on the move. He's got some moves to midfield, a little bit more. And yes, indeed, that is that first down for Utica. So finally they get it.
Screen pass number 17, Camden Hall picked up some nice yardage. Brought down by
It's been tough.
Miles Marshall on the stop. Not before he reaches midfield, across the midfield, and the Trojans carry first down for the Redskins.
All right, so they are in Centerburg territory.
Big sigh of relief for the Utica fans. They needed that first down badly.
And Hayes, he is, despite the challenges here, very poised. I could tell that. Has the snap. Oh, that one's way too high for Weston Simon.
For number 3, Weston Simon.
One-on-one coverage. If he could have just gotten it completed, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, it just seemed like that ball sailed on him a little bit, because we know he's got the strength. It looked like a good spiral, but, it floated there. So second down and 10 here at the 49-yard line across midfield. Utica trailing it 14-0 in this first quarter. Hall in motion, he comes set. Hayes has it. Fake, fire, deflected. Good defense right there by Carter Wagoner, the sophomore defensive back for Centerburg.
Trying to force it through two guys there. Trying to thread the needle. Didn't work.
Number 3, Weston Simon. Broken up by Carter Wagner.
All right, so we've got a third down.
Complete pass brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Redskins.
So the incompletions, they do stop the clock, but overall this quarter has been moving. Got to come up with something here on third down if you are Utica. Hayes lets it go. Yes, he's got his man. That's a nice play to Braxton Fisher. So that is enough for the first down. So they got a couple of first downs here on this drive.
Tyler Merkland on the stop for the Trojans.
So no doubt that's got to be very pleasing to Charlie Rowley.
38.
Score maybe not so much, but no panic time. Plenty of time here as we head toward that 5-minute mark of the first quarter. First and 10, 38-yard line. Clean snap to Hayes. Quick release. Oh, bobble, but able to readjust and make the catch. Weston Simon, so he kept his wits about him.
Nice recovery there.
Oh, tell me about it. That's what you got to do.
Miles Marshall on the defensive side.
So this is more like it. So when you get these second and short plays, yeah, you've got a lot more options in your bag.
Ball spotted at the Trojans 32.
Another clean snap to Hayes. This time they go to Hall. Looked like he got upended, but was able to keep fighting through it before he ultimately was brought down. That initial hit from Hagan Bryant, the senior.
Camden Hall with the carry.
Haven't seen too much of a rush attempt by the Redskins yet tonight.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 2.
Got to try to keep Centerburg honest here, though.
And that's the thing, right? You know more about it than I do, but yeah, a lot of those plays are setting up for the long term of the game, and yeah, you might just be able to trick them here. Let's see, 3rd down and 2 from the 30. They don't have to get much to move the sticks.
Definitely 4-down territory.
Right on. Hayes wants to get it right now.
Nice carry.
See about the spot.
A little short, maybe. Oh, they give it to him. First down.
There you go. First down, Utica.
Picks up the 2 yards plus. First down.
So now I even see some hands on hips here for some of the Trojans. So the longer that this drive goes, that's going to put a little more on these defensive players, particularly on the line. That's what I'm seeing right there. So here we go, first down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Utica trying to get some points. Hayes has it to Hall. Burrows through, but not much room as he is stopped by Clark Red.
Number 17, Camden Hall with the ball. Clark Red on the stop for the Trojans.
At least getting something positive. That's the key here as we're getting close to that 2-minute mark. The offense knows how to also use some of that time to rest if necessary. Second down and 10. High snap handled perfectly there by Hayes as he runs to the right side. Yes. And Hayes gets across the 25.
Picks up half of it.
Yeah, that's definitely a positive gain. Looks like he got to the 24. If so, that's 4-yard gain there. Yep.
Got to have the mindset here. It's 4-down territory. They don't need it all in this play. Got 2 plays to get 5 yards.
Yeah, that is really the key. And the Trojans, they have to really fight hard on defense. Third down.
Almost jumped again.
Oh, I know they are so anxious. I see it. They want to get at the quarterback so bad.
They're hungry.
Here's a snap. Moves to the left, sets the feet, now takes off. A little step through, and let's see.
Back to the line of scrimmage, that's it.
Quarterback Aaron Hayes is dropped by Tommy Haas.
Yeah, right. Yes. Looks like I lost of 1 yard.
Actually lost the one, yeah.
So
that's all set up by the secondary of Centerburg. They were covering their men very well. He had no options.
yeah, well, this is exactly what you were talking about, Ken. It's like, hey, 4 down territory.
Yeah, but they wanted to be less than 6 yards to go. They would have preferred 4th and 2 or something shorter.
They went the wrong direction.
Yeah.
They sort of did.
But they're not punting, that's for sure.
And we may be getting
They're going to talk about it.
timeout.
Yep, they're going to talk about it.
Yes, it is called by Utica.
Redskins call their first time out of the first half.
So what do you think? What are they
Hey,
potentially talking about here?
Get down. Well, they're talking about they got to get 7 yards, 6, 7 yards here no matter what. But
There is that, indeed. How did they go about it, you think?
Well, the ground game's not working real well for them here, so I imagine we're going to see a pass play considering the yardage they need to cover, and that's been their forte so far. Maybe set up a little screen or something.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And just, as we were talking about earlier with Coach Charlie Rowley, he said, hey, this is definitely going to be a game of conditioning. And our players are going to have to fight through. They've got to stay fueled. And, mentally, right, you got to just fight through that fatigue. That's just the bottom line.
Avoid those cramps in the 3rd and 4th quarter. It happen on hot nights like tonight.
That's the thing with that heat. You're right. Oh,
here we go.
Hope it doesn't happen, but we shall see. All right, 4th down. Needs 6 yards from the 25. Down 2 scores. Hayes, he's got it. Quick release, looking for a fade route. 1-on-1 it is. Oh, and it's off the right hand. McKinney,
he wants a flag.
He does call for it, but the officials do not agree. So that is, unfortunately for Utica, a turnover on downs. Yeah, it didn't look like a bad play call at all. Nope. And, McKinney, he's someone who has that type of ability. He showed that last season. And
you always like one-on-one situations, especially when your receiver's the taller guy.
Yeah, exactly. Hunter McKinney standing at 6'1", which, good size, high school receiver.
They'll have it first down just inside.
Last thing Utica wants here is go down 3 scores. They need to find a way to stop this, which they've done great on the run, but they got to find a way to stop this passing game.
Got to fight through at least for 35 seconds, not go down another score here, but we saw how fast they were on the previous 2 scores.
I think I'd be double up Mr. Love.
Yeah. Fake it to Marshall. Sets up a play to Jackson Ballinger. And, he's a talented tight end for sure. Has a lot of people looking at him for the next level. And I think they want to get him into the mix. Does a great job of blocking every play, but he also has a nice pair of hands.
My favorite pass play in all of football is to the tight end. I just love that play.
Well, we may see a little bit more from Ballinger. With 3 seconds left, they might not snap it off, and they do not. All right. Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter of play here at Centerburg. And so far, it is the Trojans who are dominating early. 2 touchdowns from Love, 14-0 on Utica.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
All right, second
nice
quarter
coverage.
time here, right, as they go to Marshall for Centerburg. You're right. Yeah, excellent coverage right there for Utica. They have really been keying in on the star Miles Marshall, but nonetheless, as we start off this second quarter, Centerburg does have a 14-0 lead.
Miles Marshall, 3 carries, -2 yards. That's incredible.
Yeah. Sometimes you just never know how it's going to play.
He'll still have a good night. I have a feeling.
Yeah, it's, the betting odds, right, would be in favor of that.
They got one man open on this side, Kirk. 2 covering 3 right here. Left side.
They said they go the other direction, and it is dropped. Well, Marshall, somewhat of a nightmarish start for him. He's not quite used to this. So it does bring on 4th down.
Hey, first incompletion of the game. Not a bad start to the night. 3 for 4.
Plenty of time. Exactly. Well, yeah, not much doubt what they're about to do.
Chance for great field position for Utica here.
So there is that punt.
Gonna let it go.
From Ball. Yep. It's across the 30. Ooh, wow. That's a nice stop right there at the 26. Okay.
Kurt, you know what I'm most impressed with this first quarter? Not the passing game, which is phenomenal. Not the receptions, which is phenomenal. We only had 1 penalty for the first night of football.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was intentional.
Right.
It was an intentional delay game for a chance to try to draw them off. For first night high school football, that's showing you how disciplined both teams are and how good job the coaches have done getting them ready for week 1.
That is remarkable. Good catch right there.
Please meet at the ambulance. Car fire, KFH 3885.
What? Okay.
Hope I'm not parked next to it.
Yeah. That's a first, for me at least. Okay, well, yeah, hope everything will be all right with that as we go on the ground. And there's the strong running of Mason Bowen, senior.
Mason Bowen with the ball.
May want to try to go a little bit more of that if it's going to be effective.
About 8 yards, brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, that only just helps your passing game even more. If you get a running game established, it's going to open things up for your receivers.
From the 34-yard line, just needing a couple of yards here for a second. Yes, indeed. And they go to the ground, and nope, nothing doing right there. Bowen again.
Hit in the backfield by Angelo Nichols.
Sort of see what they're trying to do, but yes, Centerburg obviously not fooled at all, so it brings on 3rd down. Still 3rd and short, but 3 yards this time. We'll check that 3rd and 4. All right, see what decision Hayes makes as they go into max protect. Hands it off Hayes to Hall. I beg your pardon. Nope, that just that was not the best call there. As Centerburg was easily ready for that play.
I'm a little shocked at that play call, but try to catch him off guard.
Yeah, I mean, we understand conservative, but that was that was maybe more than they wanted in that situation. So that's the situation that they have to own at this point. So it's 4th down. They had the good field position, but they sort of squandered it there. Oh, McKinney, he had to climb the ladder for that one, so delayed a little bit to getting off the punt. Fair catch made by Love.
Number 4, Hayden Love.
Somewhere behind the 20-yard line. The 30-yard line, pardon me. Looks like they may be marking it at the 28.
Got a K-back score for you,
Yeah,
Kirk.
we got.
I got Northmore 3, Upper Sandusky 0, beginning of the second quarter.
Oh, okay. Tight one there. Yeah, they've been playing each other in week 1 for some years now. And yeah, that's a fun rivalry game that has developed over the years between K-Mac and N10.
When you have your wife is the middle school principal at Upper, you get updates pretty quick.
Oh, well, there you go.
There's my connection.
There he is, the connection with the Rams. All right. So first and 10 from the 27-yard line. Second quarter here. Centerburg looking good, leading by the 2 touchdowns. Quarterback has it. Marshall, see if he can get some going on.
Wow, flag, first
Yeah,
flag.
Flag does come out on the field. And, yeah, looked like he slipped a little bit as he tried to make that cut.
It's on the offense.
Corbin Young in on the defensive stop. There's a flag down.
Got a hold here? It's got to be a hold, right?
Yeah, I was looking over at the referee, Terry Williams. He may have made a really quick signal that I didn't quite catch, but that appears to be the case.
10-yard penalty, so we're going to assume it's a hold.
There you go. So they'll need 20 yards. Second down play. Ball's got it. And time to Marshall on an out. Makes the catch.
Nope, incomplete.
Oh, he
He
didn't hold
bobbled it.
on. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, it's just the rough night continues for Marshall, even on a routine play for him. Yeah, just one of those nights so far.
Incompleted pass.
It's dropped a couple, struggling on the runs here. Maybe a little bit too much nerves for week 1.
It is. Yeah, week 1, it definitely has a different feel. You know, you get to 2 and 3 and start settling into the season. It is different.
Especially when you have high expectations on yourself. You'll get
And
settled
timeout. Okay, timeout called by Centerburg.
in. Yep.
Trojans, their
Okay,
first
so
charged
Centerburg
timeout of the first
first
half.
charged timeout. So Andy Colella running the show here in his 10th season for Centerburg. And yeah, some tough games last season.
The game keeps us all
Yeah, we know
going.
that
The Long Branch Pizza.
Northmore was
Extra hour tonight is 11
really a big
p.m.
challenge
just for you.
for this team.
9:30 till close. Enjoy a 10% off your order, excluding alcoholic beverages. Great pizza.
Well, they had a really good team last year. Their 4 losses
Yeah.
were to some great teams. I mean, we're talking about Danville, went far in the playoffs. We're talking Northmore twice, and a very talented Ontario team. Everybody else in the K-Mac, they handled. We expect big things out of Centerburg this year.
Yeah, they certainly do, and for good reason. But yeah, every game you got to figure out how to get it done. So here we go, second down. Into 20 yards, ball slings it out. Marshall, here we go. Just trying to get something cooking here, but Utica has had his number. Brings on third down.
Brought down by number 17, Camden Hall.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of Cam Hall. Yeah, he's just working all over the place for Utica in this contest.
On the play, brings up a third and about 18.
So this does appear as what they call an obvious passing down. Doesn't mean they have to do that, but yeah, I would expect to see the arm here. Yeah, the quarterback's got it. Slings it near side. Love. There's their man. Splits through 2 and tackled at the 30-yard line. Clearly not enough for the first down. It needed to get to the 38.
Check that number 4, Hayden Love.
So it does appear that the Redskins did what they needed to do. It looks like Utica is going to get the football back.
Holding penalty on the first down sets that up a lot. Put yourself in such a big hole to try to climb out of. And you move to 1st and 20.
All right, here we go. The punt up from Blaine Ball. Yeah, the Redskins want nothing of that. They just say, let it go wherever it's going to go, and we'll take it from there.
Blaine Ball's punt.
So, yeah, if Utica can just get a good drive here, his score, that, they'll be right back in this game. Yeah, so,
eat up a lot of clock here, have a nice little 6-7 minute drive and score, and you're going in halftime feeling a lot better than you were 10 minutes ago.
Big difference has been the spectacular, really, opening up the game with the 80-yard play. With Hayden Love, and then the 90-yard play also to Hayden Love. So that's really been the difference in this game. Otherwise, they're fighting hard and just about even. So here we go, first down and 10.
Defense is containing everybody except one person.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go on the ground. Ziski
nice bounce
slips out. And here we go.
Nice bounce out.
Nice run there for Ziski as he is ushered out of bounds on the far side, right around the 39-yard line.
Brought down by number 4, Hayden Love.
Maybe marking at the 38. Okay, yep. Put it at the 38-yard line. So need a couple of yards. Yeah, that was a good-looking play.
Yeah, he should have been brought down for no gain, and he bounced out and made some great positive yardage out of it.
Yeah, Kyler Ziski, he has impressed me so far with his moves. He is good. He'd love to bust one. All right, so here we go. Second down and 2 from the 38. Quarterback has it. Lets it go. Nice throw on the field. McKinney!
Nice catch.
He makes a catch.
What a great
Hunter
throw.
McKinney. Great hands. Of course it is a first down. You're right.
What a great throw and catch.
Completes number 1, Hunter McKinney.
Yeah, they'd like to rack up some first downs here in this contest.
Tyler Merkland.
How many yards was that? They're at the 38, right?
38, yes.
10, 20, 30, 40, 42 yards.
Nice. Oh. Well, that's more like it.
Pass. First down for the Redskins.
It's a first and 10. All right, so we're going to get some red zone action. Let's see what they do. Trips to the left. Quarterback's got it. Oh, he's looking to take off. Hayes, Aaron on the move. Yeah, and there is Miles Marshall able to jump in there and make that tackle for Centerburg.
Quarterback Aaron Hayes.
I thought actually we would see a little bit more of that from Hayes in this because, yeah, he is that type of athlete. And, yeah, that looked really good for Aaron.
Brings it up at second down and 2.
All right, second and short. Three receivers to the right of the formation this time. Hayes has a snap. Wants to use his blockers.
Lost his
but
foot.
yes, he sure did. Sort of slipped. Initially hit by Miles Marshall and then got devoured by Angelo Nichols. Goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to feel that, won't he?
That's a train wreck.
Hard tackle.
Well done by Nichols.
But he gained 7 yards
He did,
out
right.
of
He
it.
did get that's a good point, right? He gets so enamored with the hit, but yeah, it does move the stick, so good job.
He'll feel that one tomorrow morning.
Whew. Hopefully he's not thinking about it now.
My old age, I'm feeling it now.
First and goal. Yeah, see if the adrenaline can move them forward and get some points on the board on the road. They've been working hard for him. Quarterback, Hayes. Ball falls down.
Nice recovery.
And yes, Hall is there to save him. Wow, Camden Hall has done so many things well in this game. And yeah, sometimes it's just the plain alertness.
Loss of a couple on the Errant play in the backfield.
That would have been an emotional backbreaker.
Oh, tell me about it.
Get that far down and give it up like that.
All right, so we're looking at a 2nd down and goal. He's trying to lead his first scoring drive. Here he goes. Has the ball, cuts inside, and yeah, just not enough room. Eventually brought down by Clark Red.
Aaron Hayes, the ball carrier, brought down by a host of Trojan tacklers.
All right, so 3rd and goal. All right.
Problem with that play is everybody knew who was carrying that ball.
Pretty much, yeah, that's the key. That does give him an advantage when that happens, yes.
Need to try to flip the switch here and change things up, catch them off guard. Try not to be too conservative.
All right, looks like the quarterback's got the play that he wants. Does everybody see if they're on the same page? All shifts to his left. And he's got it.
Quick pass.
It is caught by Weston Simon. But yeah, obviously did not break it to the end zone. So one more chance. 4th and goal.
Down by Skylar Merkland.
What do he get? 5-6 there? 5?
Yeah, it looks like what? The ball, they put that
4-3.
around the 2-yard line.
2. There we go. Got the sun right in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I turn, I'm seeing a little bit of sun. Like, oh, no.
Yep, about 2.5 yards.
And now we're getting a charge timeout.
We're going to talk about it.
Utica. Okay.
Timeout Utica.
So what Utica's got one more timeout left, yes, and
might as well use it here. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
Very understandable because, right, I mean, you got to get points on the board here. There was more with Coach Colella talking about scoring in the red zone, but really any team wants to do that if you get there. So,
well, you're talking a big swing of emotions here. If you can put 6 on the board, you're feeling a whole lot better about your situation than you are if you don't score after a really nice drive that they've put together.
Well, Charlie Rowley, yes, he is the head coach. He's got a lot of enthusiasm, and I get the sense that he can instill belief in the players. Like, hey, we got this. Yeah, we have one chance to get this score. We got to break through. Obviously, Centerburg is like, oh, no. Let's just get this stop and keep that 0 on the board.
We'll see what they draw up here.
Big play. Yeah, this could make a huge difference in the contest. Yeah, if they get turned away here, that could be significantly discouraging. Although they will still have a little bit of clock left before halftime to try to get it back.
Still some confusion by the offensive line here. Not good coming out of a timeout.
4th and goal. Hayes with the snap.
Big
he takes off. Yes, it's all about him. No way. Not able to get there. Multiple Trojans in there. The final cleanup, Hagan Bryant. So again, not able to convert on 4th.
Nice stop by Centerburg. There was initially a giant hole, but they filled that hole up with red jerseys very quickly and contained him from getting in the goal.
1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line.
Yeah, so they're from their 2, but that's okay. They'll take it if you're Centerburg. They were able to get the stop and still lead it 14-0.
Centerburg's happy with 1 first down here to run this clock out, not to give the ball back and go in at halftime up 14-0.
Right, that's the key. Yeah, just get out of here. Certainly don't turn it over, especially here. That's probably priority number 1. But then, yes, if they can get that 1 first down.
That should eat 3 minutes off.
Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like they're set up. Ball is in the gun. Marshall is to his left. And they fake it to Marshall. Oh, nice move.
Oh, he
right
got a big
there on the
hole.
ball. Bounce to the outside.
Wow.
Oh, look at this.
He could go all the way.
I can't believe it. Look
It's
at
a foot
the
race.
race. 101 against Camden Hall. And
Nice.
Hall is able to clip him down near the 20-yard line. Oh, my word.
He was contained and then he wasn't.
That was just about the sprinting. Well, we talked about they'd be happy with a first down. Now goals are reevaluated when you have a play like that.
First down, watch this.
Oh, my goodness.
19-yard line. Just inside the 20 to 19. Trojans have it there. First down.
All right, so they got, what, 78 on that one?
79, yeah, 79 yards.
Okay.
Yards from scrimmage on that last play.
First down and 10. All right, here we go. Quarterback's got it here with ball. Oh, dragged down, throws it in.
Bad
That was a
choice.
mistake.
Bad choice.
And that's an interception for Gavin Dugan.
Wow.
Forward pass.
That is not what
5. Gavin Dugan.
Centerburg needed in
Just-
that moment.
No, just take the ball, young man, and fall on it. Take the loss. Regroup.
And that's really the key. I mean, interceptions are going to happen, but in that specific instance, we hear coaches talk about all the time, if they're hanging on you like that, you're not able to really set
Yep.
yourself up for a good throw, and that's when it's dangerous.
Right.
So that is a turnover. First of the game.
Big break for Utica. Wow.
All righty.
Redskins take over. First and 10 from their own 19-yard line.
That's a learning moment there. He'll hear about that at halftime, and he'll hear about it tomorrow morning during film, and he'll grow from it. He'll learn from it.
No doubt about it. But yeah, they got to shake it off here because it's a new life here for Utica. First and 10. Ziski, he's
Nice
got the
bounce.
speed. Oh, that speed ultimately gets cut down right there around the 24-yard line. Pickup of 5 yards, it looks like.
Kirk, I love the way he bounces. He makes that first contact, does a nice little spin, and shakes it off, and makes a negative gain into a positive gain.
Sure does. Oh. Yeah, just have a
Fun-
feeling
fun
he's
to
going
watch.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Little Beanie Wells going on there.
Second down. And 5. Here we go. Uncorks it near side. McKinney. And he's out of
Got
bounds
enough.
at the 30-yard line. Yeah, where's they mark that here?
Number 1, Hunter McKinney. Miles Marshall on the stop. Gain up
Not
to the
quite enough.
31-yard line. Official
And is
timeout
their
on the
player may be shaken up here? Yeah, and it is the quarterback, Aaron Hayes. Yeah, we talked about just the experience that he's had, how valuable he is. He's seated up, so they will check on him there. 1:28 remaining until halftime. Of course, we'll have our halftime show, and we'll feature the bands during halftime, and also get you some stats from the first half from this contest. Again, a lot of it has been equal in many ways, but the scoreboard clearly favoring the Trojans. So good news there.
Yeah, it looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him, hopefully, and sit out one play and bounce right back.
Yeah, that's definitely good to see. So he may be out of play. Yeah, he's not going to participate, at least in this play.
Number 2, Aaron Hayes is off.
If we're able to get a status, we'll certainly get it to you. A lot of it does come down to our observation, but he looks like he's okay, so that's good. All right, so first down and 10, 31-yard line. Utica with the ball on the road, trailing 14-0. Quarterback's got the snap. It is Camden Hall working it, and Hall's got the moves. This is a chain. Oh, the ball comes out! Oh, my word!
Fumble near the 45.
Well, you can't say that Hall is inexperienced. He's experienced carrying the ball, even though he's not used to being quarterback.
Tommy Haas.
So now each team with a turnover in this second quarter. So Centerburg with some time, 1:18 remaining until halftime.
First big run of the game, and he ends it with the misfortune of fumbling it.
Wow.
And the tide turns again.
So true. Oof. Well, there is pressure with this game. It's fun, and you work hard at it, and you like to have a good time, but you feel it when you lose that possession.
That's part of learning with high school football, that's for sure.
It is. First and 10, 45-yard line. Centerburg hoping to maybe go up 3 scores before the break. Quarterback has the ball.
Nice
Gets
catch.
it to Ballinger. Yeah, I mean, Ballinger, he's an impressive athlete, and I hear he gets it done in the classroom. Just really a tremendous young man. But, not one who's inclined to complain about not getting a lot of touches, but when his number is called, he can do it.
Brings up a 2nd and 4.
Such a great size for high school athletics, too. 6'4".
Yeah.
Big kid.
That's why he's likely to play D1 at the next
Yeah.
level. A 2nd down and 4, 39-yard line. Yeah, he's getting a lot of looks from D1 schools. Here we go. Quarterback ball.
Wide
Takes
open.
it down. Love again! Hayden Love with the move! Escapes and gets a 39-yard score!
How do you lose him?
On the completed pass.
Wow, that is sensational. Yeah, all 3 touchdowns.
The one guy you don't lose in this game is him.
Tell me about
He
it.
was wide open. Definitely some confusion there in the secondary, Utica.
Trojans line up for a 2-point conversion attempt.
And see how they do this time. First time didn't work. Second time did work with ball. Let's see about try number 3. And that one skips in to the dirt, so that one is unsuccessful. But yes, indeed, Love clearly in the air tonight with Hayden Love. But unfortunately for Utica, they're none too happy about it.
20-0 lead.
What a big change of events in just 2 minutes' time there. We went from almost being down 1 touchdown to a huge play, another turnover, and then a big score all in a 2-minute time. That's why I love high school football. You just don't know what's going to happen.
You
take
don't.
nothing for granted.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the scouting reports are going to completely change on this team now.
It's incredible. I mean, 2 minutes' time. 2 turnovers and 2 huge plays.
Well, yeah, other teams, they'd be well advised to not suddenly forget about Marshall. But, wow, Hayden Love, 3 touchdowns in the first half. My goodness. McKinney scrambles for the ball on the return and gets driven back. Just a little more than a minute remaining until halftime.
He had me a little nervous how he's holding that ball there.
And Aiden Gray is on defensive stop for the Trojans.
See that easily getting popped out.
Hall returns the kick.
So, yeah, it looks like, they are placing the ball at the 24-yard line. 1:02 to go.
Not too many teams in high school level are going to have 1 minute offenses, but Northmore had a phenomenal one last year because they had some big playmakers. But the last thing you want to do here is give up another turnover. You certainly would like to score, but it's tough to go that many yards in 1 minute in high school football. So, worst case situation, you don't want to give up the ball here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And wow, I mean, I'm sure there's some frustration because they know that they had some opportunities, and they got to try to just push past all that and see if they can get something done here. But at this point, if you can get to the break, not have another turnover, and not give them another scoring opportunity, I think you live with that down 3 scores.
Sure.
Wow.
Regroup at halftime and talk it over.
Utica
I mean, you've got a lot of positives to talk about if you're Utica.
Tell me about it.
It's just really 3 big plays that have killed them.
Yeah, that's really something. 80 yards, 90 yards, 39 yards. Hayden Love.
First down from their own 24 with 1:02 left in the first half.
All right, let's see if we get this first down play here. And yeah, that's the good news. Hayes is back in. He has the ball on a back pedal, sets up a screen. Hall this time wants to hold on to that ball and does. Stopped around the 30-yard line for a gain of 6 yards. Obviously, the clock continues to move still in the field of play. And, Utica is not in any sort of hurry right now.
I like that play call. It's a nice, safe pass play. Had some blockers there.
On second down, Hayes pass.
Oh, scary. That was scary.
Yeah, I know Ball was there in coverage. They're trying to sort of scream it over there towards McKinney.
The pass intended for number 1, Hunter McKinney. Incomplete pass brings up
Yeah, some quarterbacks, I tell you, I mean, they just have that trust in themselves, and if you're going to throw it, it better not be any hesitation. You got to have that belief and just zip it in there. Sometimes you can really get rewarded with a big play when you have that type of mentality. All right, so third down and 4, 30-yard line. There's 29 seconds left till the break. Down 20-0. And they try to fight up one-on-one. Yeah, that's well out of bounds. Really no chance right there for Weston Simon. Does stop the clock, 25 seconds. And a 4th down.
Carter Wagner, number 16, back defensively for the Trojans. Incomplete pass brings up a 4th down.
Now, they were hoping that they wouldn't have to punt this ball.
Yeah, I think in hindsight, you might want to run that ball in that last play and try to run the clock out. But decided to take a chance here, get one on the sidelines, which is a fairly safe pass. Not too many of those can be picked off. Oh, almost blocked.
Yeah, it was. On the charge, there goes Love again, and he gets swept from behind by Cam Hall. So we got final 17 seconds here. Yeah, just overall some impressive work for the Centerburg Trojans in this contest.
Home run ball or take a D? I'm calling take a D.
Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah, I saw Coach Colella made that signal, so they know, right?
First down for the Trojans from their own 42 with 17 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, at this field position, only 17 seconds. Yeah, they might choose going to the break. We'll see.
Coach Stoyle out there giving commands there during that timeout.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a good friend of mine.
Okay, there you go.
He used to coach baseball at Northmore years ago.
Oh, gotcha.
He's a Centerburg grad, so he came back home.
Well, they're going to try for something. Ball, and that one skims toward Ballinger, but incomplete. With it being an incompletion, yeah, it stops that clock at 12 seconds. So, yeah, they're being aggressive. So I saw, yeah, the coach was making a signal of some sort. That's what that signal meant. They are going to try to get some more points on the board. Yeah, we've seen situations in which a team dominates in the first half and then the second half a different story. Yeah, I've been around long enough. I remember the Bills coming back against the Oilers in '93.
Sure.
Yeah, my word. That was a completely different half for Buffalo in that game. So, right, I understand. Go for the points when you can. Flushed out, pass, Ballinger, and he's got some moves.
Safe
Looks
pass.
like he did try to get out of bounds because they wanted to get another playoff.
Both those pass attempts were safe passes.
Absolutely. Yeah, Centerburg, yeah. Hey, can't be mad at them, right? They are playing to win this game, and they understand that they have not won this game just by this strong first half. You got to keep going, and it's also, I think, respect to Utica, understanding their ability to be able to make some adjustments. And, yeah, obviously Coach Rowley and the staff, they've been at this a while. So, yeah, even though Centerburg is at home doing really well, that doesn't necessarily mean everything's going to sort of hold up this way in the second half. Blaine Ball, yeah.
Barn burner at Upper
He's been
Sandusky,
good.
halftime score.
Oh, yeah, what do you got?
Northmore 3, Upper 0.
Still the score,
Yeah.
3. Okay, well, we'll be looking to check out Upper Sandusky next week.
Whole new offense for Northmore this year, so
Yeah.
it's a learning game.
Yeah, they had A.J. Bauer. We know what he was about. And there's so many of those talented players. Cohen Becker, yeah. Some new ones they've got for the Knights at Northmore. But here in our game, 4 seconds left until the break. Well, maybe more than that.
Didn't
Four
like something
more
he saw.
seconds of
Yeah,
play, but
didn't like something
of
he
actual
saw.
time, it'll be more. Yeah, there we go. That's all right. Yeah, playing the chess game, football, and, well, yeah, Centerburg. Yeah, you know, we think about, Miles Marshall, a little bit bottled up in this game, obviously. You remember his brother,
Sure.
Aaron Marshall.
Sure.
Yeah, last year he played. He played some offense, but really they're a defensive star and leading them in tackles. So, yeah, sort of in the family. They really know how to play this game. And that's one of the things, as we go towards halftime and look into the second half, do they make that conscious effort despite having the big score lead to go to Marshall to get him going?
But that the more time you do that, the more you're going to keep setting up those big plays. I mean, you got to keep the defense honest with the run game, which is exactly what Centerburg's doing. And to be honest with you, a lot of that respect of Marshall has set up those plays because they're not going 2-on-1 against him because they're worried about what Marshall can do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we believe they're going to get off the play this time. And there we go.
Another safe play here.
Oh, and that one overshooting Miles Marshall. And is there 1 second left? Yeah. After a smooth-moving first quarter, it's the first half that doesn't want to end.
That was dangerously almost behind the line of scrimmage throw there, which makes that a fumble.
Yeah, that could have been a live ball going the other way. That's true. Yeah, so they got to be careful here, even though it's like, yeah, we're just seeing what we could do up by 20. But, yeah, that's a good point.
They're going to take a knee here. 1 second knee.
Yeah, right. Well, they faked us out.
Again.
Oh, wow, and through the hands of Marshall again. Well, yeah, we finally get to halftime, and, wow, that as much as Love has been great, Marshall, who has been their leader in past seasons, really struggling tonight. That is baffling to me, but we'll see what happens in the second half. That is for sure. Well, coming up, we'll have our halftime show. We'll get to enjoy the marching bands from both schools. Also get you those stats from our first 2 quarters of play. At the half here at Centerburg, the home Trojans lead the Utica Redskins 20-0.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
stats. So how we get stats is you're gonna come to halftime, and then down here you have this. You just right click and do title editor, and then I like to bring it up here so you can actually see. So this 3 is gonna be first down. You would come, and so you're just gonna take that away, and then after that you can close the windows, so you can all lay down these stats. But I wasn't even logged into class. I might. Kirk, we have a cookie. No, yeah. When they come out, I will.
You need my chicken scratch? Sorry, Eight for 16 passing, 239 yards. 79 yard rushing.
Please welcome to the field this year's version of the Trojan Pride Marching Band. The band is under the direction of this year's drum majors, Tressie Beverly and Seth Osborne Churchill. This evening, the band will be performing two sections of their 2025 show entitled We Got the Latin Fever, a tribute to the late Chuck Mangione. We will start off the show with a well-known jazz Latin standard, The Tiger of San Pedro, featuring trumpet soloist Dean Chuligan, and then segue right into On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez. The band and band staff wish the football team, cheerleaders, and their coaches and advisors a super season.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
You're strong, you're valued, you're loved, and we're just so happy to have you here.
This event is one of the greatest things ever to see community come together and see people pay tribute to those that they love and those that they've lost.
Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you've been through, you don't have to go through it alone.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in halftime, and we would like to give a big thank you to all of our sponsors who make our broadcast live and free. First of all, we want to thank Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program, where you can earn dollars off fuel and free drinks and coffee. Go Trojans! Our scoreboard is the AmVets Post 59. We honor our veterans, celebrate our community, cheer for the Trojans, and welcome everyone to come enjoy great food and drinks at the club. We would also like to thank Knox Public Health, committed to the health of the community by providing healthy lifestyles, preventing illnesses, and protecting the community. Rule First. Tonight's game is brought to you by Rule First, the leader in rural leading. Rule First can help you live closer to what matters. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. And Avita Home Health and Hospice. We will be right back for your next half. We are getting closer, guys. Stay tuned.
Webb's Marathon and Automotive. And, clearly you look at the first half, Centerburg just was dominating in a number of ways. And, Hayden Love was a big part of that.
Definitely. What a phenomenal opening first half of the season for him. 4 catches, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns. Incredible.
Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. And we were talking about just how Love he came into the season not having any of those offensive touchdowns and just becomes a sensation real early on.
That's the beauty of high school football is every year it's the next man up, and you never know who that next man's going to be. And definitely Hayden Love making a statement for week 1 season of the season for him tonight.
Each team with a turnover, each team with a penalty, but sort of minimal in that area. As we noted, in one case it was intentional just for a delay of game. He got the 5 yards there, and the other one was just a holding on the other side for Centerburg. So in a lot of ways a clean game. Yeah,
definitely. 1 turnover each. Both of those turnovers were critical at critical times, and unfortunately kind of momentum breakers there. But you got to give hats off to Utica shutting down the run game. They've done a very good job of containing Marshall and Ball from running the ball. But, man, they've given up 3 big pass plays. There's been backbreakers. They just really have set the tone for this game tonight.
All right. Well, we're getting close to getting the game started here for the third quarter. And, wow, Utica could certainly use something.
And unfortunately for them, they're kicking off to start this second half.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, a little slippage there across the 25-yard line.
Fumble!
Wow. Uh-oh. That is
big
not
break.
What they could use right there.
Big break for Utica.
Take a look at this replay, see what happened here.
Big hit right there. He got smashed.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Hagan Bryant.
54, yeah, big hit, big-time hit.
Wow. How about that? All right, well.
Not how you want to start the second half for Centerburg. No. But definitely a big break for Utica. Let's see if they can capitalize on it here.
Here we go. My goodness, yes. So we heard a lot about Hagan Bryant and what he brings to the table, and he is obviously making an impact.
That was a Big Ten hit right there. That
was Big Ten hit. All right. So let's see what the quarterback does here. Belaine Ball, first drive of the second half. Claps the hands. Here we go. Sets the feet.
Home run
Pass
ball.
outfield. Oh, it's
Touchdown!
This is crazy. Hayden Love with the score, 27 yards.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
We could just watch that again and again. Look at that. Right dialed in. Oh, my goodness.
Kid is having a game.
This is a star made tonight.
Centerburg lines up in a 2-point conversion attempt.
All right, going for the 2. Miles Marshall.
Got
and
it.
finally, he is able to break through.
Number 3,
So
Miles
Marshall gets it done for Centerburg. So it is 4 for 4 for Hayden Love, scoring the touchdown.
Definitely not how Utica want to start this second half. This
place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Live play here. Utica struggling night. Yeah, and Hayden Love, who else? He's the one who's able to get the touchdown, and he is doing it right there on the defensive end as well. Have a moment to just take another look to admire the handiwork. And yeah, we talk about Love, but how about the quarterback as well? I mean, Blaine Ball.
Perfect
I mean,
balls.
He's just
great
he's
spiral.
getting it done out here.
Great arm action. They've been right on the money 4 or 5 times.
You're down on the
All right, well, first and 10, 27-yard line. This is where you see that character come through. It's been a tough night, but they got to keep fighting. Pass that one low towards McKinney, and no.
Nope.
Or did he get
complete.
it? Oh,
Yep,
yeah, they
yep,
rolled
complete.
it. Yeah, they rolled the clock. All right. First, I thought he was pointing down like he didn't get it, but then, yeah, he rolled it. So, yeah, that is a good reception for Hunter McKinney.
check that. Completed. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
All right, 2nd down and 5 here for Utica. Down 28-0. Oof. Aaron Hayes, he's the starter this season, has the snap. Under pressure, has his man over the middle, and Weston's got some speed down the sideline. Makes a juke move and then ultimately knocked out of bounds by Carter Wagner.
Nice run after catch there.
Carter Wagner. Completed pass takes it up to the Trojan 34-yard line. That's another first down for the Redskins.
1st and 10. Here we go. Quarterback on the move, looking to keep, throws. This one deflected by Jackson Ballinger.
Trying to throw over a 6'4" frame's tough to do.
Jackson Ballinger bats the ball up in the air for an incomplete pass.
All right, well, 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line. It's a little more encouraging this time around for the Redskins. Taking their time on this play. Yeah, deep breath right there. It's all here for the quarterback. Absolutely. Bends over, has the snap. Makes a handoff.
Big rush.
Under pressure.
Oh,
nowhere to go. Evan Tudor appeared to be the first one there on that play.
Everybody on that one.
But, yeah, there were others who came in and helped.
Hayes has dropped his backfield by a group of 4 led by Tommy Haas. Loss on the play, takes the ball back to the 41, bring up a 3rd down and 17.
All right, 3rd and long.
3rd and a bunch.
Okay. Yeah, it's not easy out here playing in this environment at Centerburg. There's no doubt about it. And last year, the only road team to win here was Northmore. 3rd and 17. Hayes has it. Uh-oh, pocket collapses, steps into the pressure, throws.
Oh, we got a flag there. We got to have a flag on that one.
Oh, my gosh, incomplete.
Wow.
McKinney, that's exactly what he was.
There it come from the side. He finally threw it.
So there's the penalty flag.
That's where you call one official overruling the other. You got to call that.
Flag down near the 25.
Yeah, you were all on top of that one. You knew
Yeah,
that that was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Pass interference call against the Trojans.
Yep. So they'll mark off those yards. Okay.
That helps.
Big time for Utica. That is true.
Pass interference call takes the ball down to the 26.
So it's 3rd and short. So they didn't get enough for.
No, that's where I don't like that rule. That's only a 10-yard. Ends up being a 10-yard penalty, and if he completes that pass, it's a 1st down and then some. You're rewarding the defense for committing a pass interference there.
Right. Yeah, we know at the pro level it is different. Yeah, they'll make it an automatic 1st down, but not here. So here we go, 3rd down.
Keeper.
And it is Hayes on the run, gets upended around the 25-yard line. Ooh, that was that a yard short?
Yeah, he's short. I think they just decided to try to make his 4-down territory and pick a couple up here at a time.
25 by Tommy Haas.
Got about one long yard to go, maybe 2.
Yeah. This is where they've got to get it done. That is true. All right, let's go. 4th down. Get something positive here, trailing at 28-0 at Centerburg. Utica. Let's see. Oh, Parrott are bunching it up. On the ground. Can they get it? Oh, he escapes!
We got a flag.
Hayes gets to the end zone, but you do see the flag. That is so true. It is on the field.
Coming back.
Flag down back near the 30.
Yeah, so this time against Utica.
It's a nice little design play there, though. Quick snap.
That is what they mark off 5. Okay.
5-yard penalty assessed against the Redskins. Takes the ball back to the 30.
So it's still manageable, but not quite what they had in mind. Still a 4th down. Just a little bit longer.
I'm not sure what that signal is that he called for the penalty.
Yeah, there's one that's aiding the runner. I've seen that this close like that. There's also a sideline warning that's sort of close to that.
It looked like a sideline warning when he gave it. That's not the call.
Interesting. Okay.
It had to be aiding the runner.
4th down. Hayes has it. High launcher.
Nice catch.
McKinney's able to high point that
He's
one.
got it. First down.
Yes. Well done for McKinney to get that 1st down.
Skylar Merklin in on the stop. Not before he reaches the necessary yard.
Wow. Nicely done right there for Hunter. Well, they needed that in a desperate way.
And he had to throw it over Ballinger on that side.
Right,
Had to get over his 6'4" frame.
Exactly. Good job here for Utica. But now it's just about got to cash in. They've had some other nice plays, but still no points to show for it. Down 28-0. 1st and 10. Hayes with the snap, steps up, and
Nice
there's
pursuit.
Nichols over there again.
Angelo Nichols drops the quarterback Hayes in the backfield, attempting to pass.
Loss of 5, 6, big loss.
Loss of about 5, takes it back to the 29.
You're so right about Nichols. Yeah, he's a big fellow, but yeah, he's got that agility.
I got a feeling that someone at halftime challenged the defensive line of Centerburg because they've been very aggressive this start of the second half. A lot of pursuits on the quarterback we didn't see in that first half.
Right. All right, so heading toward the 7-minute mark. 2nd down, 15.
A little bit of motivational speaking going on there at halftime, I think, by Coach.
Yeah, they need it. Something here. Basically got to get a good play, get some execution. All right. Here's the pass. Oh, no, and that goes through his hand. Yes.
A little behind him.
True, that was not necessarily the best play. Well, they've had some chances here. Under 7 to play in the 3rd quarter. Still down 4 scores is Utica. 3rd and long.
See if he can.
3rd down for the Redskins.
All right, quarterback. Oh, it's up at the air. We're going to see Hall's arm downfield. Oh, wow. A little bit of
Almost
razzle-dazzle there attempted, but that did not quite pay off.
By number 3, Miles Marshall.
Well, 4th down.
Defensive play comes up with an incomplete
Yeah,
pass.
Miles Marshall, right. He finds a way to make an impact, doesn't he?
Yep.
Ooh, wow. Okay, 4th down. Obviously, with the score, you go.
Yeah, you got nothing to lose
Yeah,
here.
exactly. See if they go with another pass play and who's going to pass it. Well, this time it does appear that it won't be Hull. He's heading out. Quarterback Hayes steps up.
Oh, big hit.
And he is drilled immediately by Gray.
Incredible
and brought
how he
down
recovered
Aiden
it, though.
Gray,
Wow.
asserting himself here in this 3rd quarter. Oh, my goodness.
Great hands to recover that fumble, though, as he's being wrapped up.
Clark Red led the charge on the play. 4th down play. Loss of possession for the Redskins.
Well, there you go.
That's the 3rd sack by the Centerburg defensive line here this second half.
1st down.
All right, ball at the 36-yard line. Well, Coach Colella has shown the propensity to be aggressive, so I don't know what they're going to do here, but they've got what most would consider a comfortable lead, 28-0, 6:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here we go with the snap, ball, hands it off. Oh, and it may be Marshall time.
Yeah,
There's a nice run. He's able to scamper up
Number
the
3,
middle.
Miles Marshall with the ball. Brought down by number 6, Braxton Fisher.
So, yeah, he's able to
Pick up 11 there.
move the sticks there.
Nice carry, big open hole in the middle.
That 1st down. Well done.
1st down for the Trojans. Ball spotted at their own 48.
Yeah, that's really the big key here. See what Marshall does at this point. Not one of his big games so far, but we know his ability. There they go.
Right
back
back
to
to him.
Marshall. Yep, they want to gain some momentum with him, and he'll reward you across midfield. So Miles Marshall
Fisher in
will
on
get
the
done
stop
right
for
there.
the Redskins. Getting about 3, brings
Well,
up
both
2nd and 7.
offensive and defensive lines of Centerburg are dominating right now.
That's the key. Yeah, you're right.
You got a little bit of mental fatigue going on by Utica. They're kind of giving up a little bit. I'm sure both lines got challenged at halftime to be aggressive here, and we're seeing it on the field.
Pistol look. Second down. Here we go on the ground. Yep, not this time. Stopped right there around midfield. Really nowhere to go.
Stop near the line of scrimmage by Mason Bowen.
And Mason Bowen on that tackle. Yeah, we've called his name a few times here. Third down and 7 from midfield.
Are we calling number 4's number here?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
why not, right?
How soon we forget. Here we go with the quarterback. Oh, he's got tons of time.
Didn't even look at it.
Unloads here near side to Miles Marshall. Down the sideline, using a little stiff arm and guided out of bounds by Hall. But yes, indeed, he does get first down yardage there for Centerburg.
Out of bounds by number 17, Camden Hall.
Yeah, no, he just seems so close to breaking one. That's what he wants to do. But yeah, that time, right, good hands and making the run.
What helps open that up is when you've got Hayden Love on the other side drawing all the attention, it kind of opens up that little safety valve on this side. And get it his athletic ability, he can take off.
Yeah.
Just get it in his hands.
That's exactly right. All right.
He seems a little more motivated to catch the ball this half than what he did into that first half as well.
Maybe somebody gave him that pep talk
Yes.
you were talking about.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
Keeper.
Here's a motion man and ball runs it himself. And stops shy of the 25-yard line.
Quarterback lays ball. Calls his own number. Carries down near the 27. Wyatt McInturf in on the stop for the Redskins.
Yeah. And that's one. Yeah, why McInturf? I expect him to be able to step up and make some more plays. He did a good job right there. He's another one who knows he's got to get going for Utica. All right, so they're working the pistol once again. They got Sean Carter out there, and they give it to him. Carter, okay, here we go. He was ready for the ball.
He's in.
And there's no stopping him. Carter for the touchdown.
John Carter.
27 yards.
John Carter from scrimmage for the score.
Let's see it. Yeah, they just decided to go to him. Yeah, he didn't get a lot of touches in previous seasons, but now this could be his time to shine. Oh, and you see how happy his teammates are for him. Tommy Haas and others congratulating him on the score.
Score differential. We will go to a continuous clock with a couple of exceptions.
So we've exceeded that 30-point differential, which does trigger a running clock. And for the
nice
PAT,
pursuit.
yes, nowhere to go.
Nice
McInturf
tackle.
able to make the tackle.
Dropped in his backfield on the 2-point conversion attempt. Wyatt McInturf furnishing the defensive coverage.
All right, so here we go. 34-0 in favor of Centerburg. And of course, with a running clock takes effect anytime a team has a 30-point lead or more in the second half.
Number 17, Brand Frable will tee the ball up for the Trojans.
After a score, the clock does stop, but that's one of the rare situations as we get the kickoff. Oh, Ziske unable to handle it this time. And now he's taking the long route. He's still going.
He's losing yards. Oh, my goodness, go down.
Whoa, what happened there? Oh, no.
He lost about 15 yards on that return.
In the Gianni on the stop.
It's one of those situations where you try to make something out of nothing. It didn't work out.
You know, and when you say, yeah, we were talking about, you know, what player does he remind you of? You know, dare I say, this week, Barry Sanders.
Well, there you go.
Well, I say that because he was one who would extend plays. You know,
yeah.
I mean, you know, obviously he's an all-time great. I get it, but yeah, you know, sometimes it even didn't work for Barry.
Yeah.
All right, first down, 10, 8-yard line.
First down for the Redskins.
Running clock for Utica. On the ground, and nothing doing.
Camden Hall, number 17, the ball carrier.
The clock just going to stop for 5 situations when it's a running clock. Officials timeout for an injured player, charge timeout by a team, change of possession at the end of a down, the occurrence of a score, or the end of a period. Otherwise, the clock will do as it's doing right now. If Utica is able to get to within 29 points, then we will return to normal timing rules, but a long way to go to get there. Second down, needing 11 yards. Just a run. Hayes, okay,
hole.
Yeah, he's got a gaping hole here. Nicely done here, Hayes, as he's dropped around the 35-yard line. Yeah, not seeing any flags, so that looks like a clean first down play for Hayes.
Nice carry.
Ballinger brought him down right at the 35.
Well, one thing I like is see players who continue to play.
Sure.
Sure. That's what it is.
It's week one. You got to keep getting better.
So true.
And you certainly don't want to start week one with a 0 on the scoreboard. So, yeah, they may have a long shot of winning this game, but they certainly want to score some points and build up on a positive at the end of the game.
First and 10, 36-yard line. Hayes with it. Has some time to maneuver. Throws
big
it
home run.
under pressure and incomplete down the field. Yep. Unfortunately, it was a Trojan who was closer on that play.
A little pushing going on before that happened. But
Long pass downfield, incomplete.
As we look at that replay, oh, yeah.
Pass intended for Hunter McKinney.
Yeah, McKinney, unfortunately, was not the closest one to that ball. So, final 7 seconds likely to tick down. Not anticipating a snap here. So we will end the third quarter. Right, so they have ended the third quarter. So on the scoreboard, it is 34-0 Centerburg over Utica. We'll be back for the fourth on the OH Report.
You're strong, you're valued, you're loved, and we are just so happy to have you here.
This event is one of the greatest things ever, to see community come together and see people pay tribute to those that they love and those that they've lost.
Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you've been through, you don't have to go through it alone.
As we bring you back, high school football here at Centerburg, Utica. Struggling to try to get something going as we start off the fourth quarter of a running clock.
Quick pitch. Brought down near the line of scrimmage. Hagan Bryant on the stop. No gain on the play. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 from the 36-yard line. So Hayes with the empty backfield. And he's got it. Good clean snap. Sets it up here near side. McKinney tipped up and falls incomplete.
Thought somebody's going to grab that.
Yeah, it looked close, didn't it?
For number 1, Hunter McKinney, off his fingertips incomplete.
All right, brings on 4th down.
Incomplete pass brings up a 4th down for the Redskins.
All right, well.
Hunter McKinney to punt.
Yeah, even in this situation, yeah, even though you want points, yeah.
Marshall back deep for the Trojans.
I'm going to have to punt this one away. And we get a punt up. And this one twisting out of bounds. Well, Centerburg, at what point, if you're Centerburg, do you start thinking about putting in those backups?
Yeah, I don't know if they have a JV game scheduled for tomorrow or not, but you certainly don't want to get anybody injured tonight with your varsity starters, so I'm sure we'll see some subs here sooner or later. More experience you can give those young men. It's going to be replacements for you some Friday night time. The more it's going to help the program.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a long season.
Yeah.
A lot of positives we've seen, but yeah, at some point, you let some others play.
Still got Mr. Ball in at quarterback. Might be his last possession here.
Right on, he's got it. And they go to the ground. Brings on 2nd down.
That's a new.
Oh yeah, that's a new player.
Runner. Yep, new runner tonight.
All right, Henry Carlisle, sophomore.
And on the stop for the Redskins. Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
Northmore just scored. They're up 7-0 against Upper Sandusky.
Wow, that is just a real defensive.
Sorry, 10-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still a defensive battle.
10-0.
2nd down and 5 here, 39-yard line. Ball hands it off. And, yeah, a little scramble move. I think he's short. Yeah, he didn't quite get there for the first on that one.
Getting a sophomore some playing time, though, on a Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll keep him motivated. Hoss heads
They're
out.
giving a 1st down. They're going to move the sticks.
Are they? Okay.
Mark the ball. 1st down.
All right.
It was close.
As a reminder, with the score differential,
Mark
we have
that.
a continuous clock with a couple of exceptions.
Yeah, we have experience here with running clocks. Yeah, sometimes, the game at that point can really move fast.
Yep.
Yeah, as we're down under 8 minutes. But, yeah, if you're putting in some of the subs, they're going to want to make an impression themselves. All right. Graham Smith, is that? Run play with number 28, Henry Carlisle.
Henry Carlisle.
Centerburg's obviously moving on to a running game here to keep the clock going. I think we're all going to be in agreement that Hayden Love's having a phenomenal game, probably the player of the game for us. But we need to talk about the performance of Blaine Ball. He's been near perfection tonight. He's thrown for 266 yards.
Yeah, 4
that is touchdowns.
A great number. Yeah.
He's had one mental mistake where he had that interception on that crazy scramble where he's going to regret making that pass, but he'll learn from that, and I'm sure he's motivated to be quarterback number 1 in the KMAC this year.
Number 28, Henry Carlisle.
Get the little youngster out there, Carlisle, showing what he could do.
Ball spotted at the Utica 49.
Yeah, and sometimes you think about playing for the future, but you never know. Sometimes it just gives you a lot of depth when you've got some players who are younger and can jump out there and do it. But obviously Carter Wagner, he's a starter, but not generally the starting quarterback, but getting some time right here.
Yep.
Third down play. Back on the ground. Ooh, wow. Well, that's how they do it at the varsity with Donovan Holly.
Welcome to the varsity level.
Yeah, Holly, he's not messing around with that. He just sort of devoured him on that play. So that does bring on fourth down.
Utica still has their ones in.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's pretty obvious.
Right, exactly. It's, hey, we've got some ones, still got some learning to do. So, yeah, just 5.5 left, with the running clock. 34-0, the lead for Centerburg.
Nice punt.
Ziske on the back pedal. Makes one move on the shake. Yeah, just not enough real estate to get away from everybody.
Tyler Ziske returns the Trojan punt. Number 52, Cole Evans, and on the stop for Centerburg.
All right, well, a little more work here remaining in this one for Utica, and it is the last chance perhaps to get some points on the board. Yep. Centerburg wants to get the shutout. Yeah, you always want to get that on the board if you can. Time to go to ground. Ziske tries to stretch it on the left side. Uh-oh, here's a nice move across the 35-yard line. He really is. Yeah, he's got some real dash out there.
Number 4, Hayden Love, and on the stop.
You guys want to interview after the game?
Hayden Love.
Love.
And they have stopped the clock, so there must be.
Redskins 37. That's another first down.
We have an injury on the field. It appears that, that is one of the areas in which they will have an official's timeout and stop the clock. Yeah, overall, it doesn't seem like there's been a lot of injury problems in this game. Everybody seems to be up and going. I know that we were talking earlier about some concerns possibly with the heat of the cramping, but it doesn't seem like there's been too much of any of that going on in this game, so that's good.
Getting Texas at the Northmore Upper game, they're cramping up left and right, but we haven't seen that at all here tonight. Shows you how well they're physically conditioned.
Yeah, as we're looking at that replay, and there we see he comes up gimpy right there off that tackle. So, yeah, you never want that to happen. I mean, we understand it is football and it's a collision sport, and the players are out there, trying their best, and nobody wants anybody to get hurt, but that's why you got a good training staff who is ready to handle these situations. We'll take a short break here. We'll be back for the conclusion of this contest. Utica and Centerburg. Centerburg up 34-0.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
All right. right, as we bring you back to live play here as Utica trailing it here at Centerburg 34-0 in a running clock, fourth quarter, just 3.5 remaining in this contest. Yeah, so the Trojans, they got to be pleased overall with the way that they played in this game, and the scoreboard certainly reflects it. So this is a second down play. Oh, yeah, a little bobble there, McInturf. And then, just not enough right there, obviously.
Wyatt McInturf with the ball. Caleb Rowden on the stop for the Trojans.
Well, the Centerburg offense certainly has not disappointed us tonight with their performance. There's got to be a lot of high expectations for the school and the community with this group, with the offensive line back, and you've got some star potentials, receivers and quarterback and running back. Should be a phenomenal year for Centerburg.
Yeah, exactly. On the night in which Marshall was subpar, I mean, you can't expect that every night as we go back onto the ground. As we're heading toward the 2-minute mark. They got just past the midfield there.
On the stop for the Trojans. Not before he crosses midfield.
I mean, it's not too much of a stretch to come out and say they got to be one of the favorites to win the KMAC this year for sure.
Yeah, they're going to be right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so they did come up with the first down. I'll mark that in a moment. Here we go, near side pass, complete in good form. Tackle by Eli and Disiani. 1.5 to go.
Gain of 7.
Eli and Disiani in on the stop for the Trojans.
All about right here. Just can you get on the scoreboard?
Yep. Something
if
positive
you are
talk about it.
Utica, absolutely.
Saturday morning.
On the move, the pass, caught. Yeah, nothing doing there. Yeah, Colton Neeson there on that stop.
They're going to give him the first down.
Okay, I'll mark that. Yeah, it was close.
Stop. First down for
Yep.
the Redskins. Ball spotted at the
Final 32 seconds here. Time is running out again in the running clock, so they can't stop it or clock it. Back to the ground. Yep. This would have been that kind of night, but at least something there. For number 23. Jack Fletcher, 5'6" junior. 10 more seconds.
They get it off.
There we go, sets it up far side. Yep.
That'll wrap
that
it up.
blows it up. Yeah, it sure does. So that will do it. The game is over, and it belongs to the home team, the Centerburg Trojans, 34-0 on Utica. So it is 3 straight years for Centerburg beating their rivals. We'll step away. We'll get ready for our post game, and of course, we'll have our MVP of the game we'll be talking to as well. That and more coming up as we continue with our coverage on the OH Report, live and free.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
You're strong, you're valued, you're loved, and we're just so happy to have you here.
This event is one of the greatest things ever to see community come together and see people pay tribute to those that they love and those that they've lost.
Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you've been through, you don't have to go through it alone.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
return here tonight with our game's MVP presented by Knox Public Health. And if you were watching the game, of course, tonight's MVP is Hayden Love. Wow, what a performance for you, Hayden. As we talked about last season, you didn't have any touchdowns. Tonight, game one, 4 touchdowns, 5 receptions, 248 yards overall. What can you tell us about what got into you in this game and the growth that you've shown as a player?
It's all about the preparation. You got our line, our whole team, our quarterback, Blaine Ball. He knows where to put the ball, and yeah.
Yeah, go to number 4. That seems to be the answer there. Well, we know that anytime that we have a new season, there will be some unknowns of how things might unfold, some new players stepping up. Obviously, you stepped up under the bright lights tonight. How would you assess the job that you and your teammates have done just coming into this season and obviously getting a big opening night win?
Oh, yeah, we've been getting after in practice, competition every day. We're there to work, and we're in there getting it.
What is your favorite part about being a part of this team?
The brotherhood. Our brotherhood is very tight. We've been playing with each other since, I'd say, 3rd grade, 4th grade.
And I could tell that going on as well when others were successful. Sean, when he got that touchdown, everybody was jumping up and going crazy.
For sure. We're very tight.
Well, yes, as we are here with Hayden Love. So obviously you will celebrate tonight, but looking ahead, next up is Johnstown of the Licking County League right back here at home. What's going to take to have a successful result next week versus the Johnnies?
Just preparation. We gotta all stay together, celebrate this night, then get back to work.
That's really what it is. It's a long season, but you got to get it done. Well, before we let you go, of course, we have our tradition. We'd like you to look into the camera and give a shout-out or as many shout-outs as you'd like to give tonight.
Yeah, shout out my mom and dad. Thank you for coming, my grandma and grandpa, and yeah, go Trojans.
There you go. Hayden Love, our Knox Public Health MVP.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
You're strong, you're valued, you're loved, and we're just so happy to have you here.
This event is one of the greatest things ever to see community come together and see people pay tribute to those that they love and those that they've lost.
Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you've been through, you don't have to go through it alone.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
4-0 in favor of the home team Centerburg over Utica. Just a dominant performance for sure, and sometimes it can go like that, but a lot of fight that we saw from their opponents, but really just all in favor of Centerburg tonight.
Well, certainly. I mean, we expected this out of Centerburg. They've got a senior quarterback that's going to be leading in stats in the league this year, or be right up there. They've got a phenomenal running back that didn't really have a great game tonight. The offensive line is spectacular. We saw Hayden Love step up. This is a very very potent type of an offense that we're going to see a lot of explosions out of them the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's really what I would anticipate, and obviously we're going to see Centerburg some more this season. But Hayden Love, that's the big name to come out of this one.
Big time.
4 receiving touchdowns, 5 receptions overall for Love. Really good. And if we could just briefly, the turnovers, each with 1, but they can learn from those. And for the most part, pretty clean game. Not a lot of penalties either.
Definitely. Very clean night for opening night. And speak a little bit for benefits of Utica. They've got a lot of potential themselves. They have some things they can build on. They stopped the running game tonight fairly well. They just gave up too many big plays and got to work on that secondary coverage to handle the big receivers. It could have been a different ball game tonight except for those 3 or 4 big plays.
No doubt. Well, looking ahead, obviously the season continues for both. Utica to take on Johnstown, and Centerburg playing Danville next. So that will be a good challenge for these teams. So we'll see how that ultimately plays out.
Yeah, they got a couple more tune-up games before they get to the KMAC, and then we'll enjoy watching Centerburg battle through the KMAC this year and see where they end up. Should be a good contender for the league title this year. Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap things up here from Centerburg. Again, it is a final 34-0. The Trojans defeat the Utica Redskins.